today's video, we're gonna go over 5 sure ways to invest your money to go from $50 to $5,000 a month, and we're talking ASAP, as soon as possible. My name is Marissa Romero, and I've built my online business from scratch, all with organic traffic, and have created multiple 6 figures. And just about daily, I get the question, Marissa, I'm low on my budget. How do I invest it? Where do I start creating an income online? Well, today's video, we're gonna go over all those things, including what types of profitable businesses are out there, how to invest your money, how to protect your money, and at the end, I'm gonna pull back the curtain and show you the most important piece of Team Marissa Romero's sales machine. I'm gonna show you guys what makes the profitable machine, the revenue machine, function month by month, 24/7, and creating passive income. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so strategy number 1 that we're talking about is investing the money you have into an online business. Now, the businesses I'm about to explain don't even cost $1 to get started. They will, however, cost a lot of elbow grease and a lot of your time up front. But the idea is once you start making money from one of these businesses, you then are able to have capital in your business to reinvest, to get business tools, to maybe hire out your first virtual assistant. And so that first business that we're talking about is a digital marketing agency. Now, this is very interesting because there's millions of these small businesses or startups that have begun. And what a digital marketing agency is essentially you, maybe a business partner, and other team members will help get clients or get small businesses who really need your help with social media management, with social media content creation. And this could even be helping small businesses run paid advertising campaigns. The list goes on and on and on. But these digital marketing agencies are generally a really great start and are only gonna be in more and more demand over the next decade, as you know, really 100% of businesses are needing to have an online presence. And those businesses that aren't online, it's kind of like, what's going on? This is weird. Where's your Instagram page? Where's your Facebook fan page? So this is why it's important to capitalize on this business model now. And with this, it's completely free to start. Maybe you give your first clients a 14-day free trial or something like that. And the ones that you onboard, you keep as a retainer minimum for 3 months. So a retainer means that there's a commitment between you and the client. Minimum, we're gonna try this out for 3 months and you'll pay me for 3 months. And at the end of 3 months, we'll see what happens, how you like the results, and how we can move forward together or not. And so with all of these, keep in mind, you may not see $5,000 a month your first month. You may not even see 3,000. You might just see 1,000 or somewhere below that, just above that. But please keep in mind, I've seen all of these businesses hit well beyond the 6-figure mark level and 7-figure agencies, businesses, etc. So the second one is, in fact, being an influencer, where you create an audience, you create a following. Having an audience, meaning having people that follow you on a social media platform, having subscribers on a YouTube channel. Having an audience is the most powerful thing. And what people get hung up on is that 1, they think they need to start with an audience of 1 million followers, which is impossible. 2, they think they can't make money with having a small audience, which is super wrong. In this video right here, actually, I talk about brand deals and how as a micro influencer, you can still negotiate good payments and making brand deals and sponsorships, even if you are a micro influencer. And so speaking of influencer, the next business that I highly recommend to anyone, no matter what business model you're going after, and that is building and creating a YouTube channel and growing it. A lot of people, millions of people, love this idea and want to be on YouTube, and a lot of people do not. And so recently, in a video I made about my 2020 YouTube earnings, you'll see in that video that the year of 2020, I had my highest AdSense revenue month, meaning the amount of money that Google paid me for letting ads run on my channel. And it was $94,000, which is crazy to me. And that's just one income stream that I've created for my channel. Now, there's so many ways. I've made so many videos on this topic of how you can go from 9 to 5 to full-time influencer and have YouTube bring you a full-time income. I've seen it done over and over and over in our program, Subscribers to Sales. We have students going through this program and doing it every single day. It's incredible. But the key takeaways that I want to say for being a YouTuber is it's free. All you really need to get started is your cell phone And, you know, an audio mic like the one, this was about $27 on Amazon. So that is $27, but everyone has a smartphone nowadays to record, and you just need natural window lighting. You know, this window back here, most people do have window lighting in their house or apartment. And really, it's not about being perfect. People see my videos, they're like, oh my God, I could never make videos like you. Thank you, that is a compliment, but trust me, it did not always start this way. My videos in the beginning were awful. They were so embarrassing, and you know, they were pixelated, they had zero effects, I was rambling and didn't put any effort in doing my hair or my makeup or looking presentable on camera. It's really interesting, my beginning times on YouTube, but with leveraging this platform, I've been able to create multiple six figures without having to run ads, without any paid advertising campaigns, and I do believe I'll make it to that millionaire level. You just gotta keep doing the work. And so if building a YouTube channel fast and monetizing that channel interests you, I encourage you to download our Subscribers to Sales Blueprint up here, or the first link in the description. And that walks you through the 6 steps on how I did it and how you can do it too. And so the next method that we're talking about with creating passive income is with Kindle Direct Publishing. It is absolutely free to get started. And what this is you will actually be writing and publishing a book, and then it will be promoted on Amazon, where there are billions of people on Amazon every single day. The traffic on Amazon is only increasing. And so this could be any book that you write. An ebook, this could be a children's book, it could be a novel, it could be any type of book that you want to publish on Amazon. So of course, once you publish it on Amazon, Amazon takes its cut, but you will receive a royalty for every sale of the book. You can charge anything from $1.99 all the way up to $29.99. The price is up to you. And from Amazon authors that I know personally, they say the key with Amazon success or Kindle publishing success is to choose a niche, kind of like anything. Go deep and make sure that it serves a specific audience. And for example, if you were to make a children's book or some other type of book that has a lot of illustrations, if you go on Fiverr, there's so many different options of children book illustrations and cool illustrations that you don't need to do yourself, which is really, really awesome. And it allows your book to be creative and, you know, look professional at the same time. So definitely consider Kindle publishing if you haven't heard of it, and writing a book and being an author interests you. So this next one is a side hustle. It's not really a business that you can scale per se, but it is a way to make some fast cash, and that is flipping. So what you would do here is go on any marketplace and see what people are giving away for free. Because a lot of times when people are moving or trying to get rid of stuff, they give away these bedroom sets and dressers and, you know, really nice shoes and electronics and whatever it is for free. And what you would do is go pick up those free things and then you resell them yourself. You resell them on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, whatever reseller apps there are in, you know, your specific country. And this is a way to make a quick few $100s. I remember when I did this when I was moving to Thailand, I got rid of all my stuff. I sold everything. I downsized from a 3-bedroom house, you know, with a roommate, of course. We had a garage, we had everything, a backyard. You know, I think I made $1,500 at least from selling my stuff. And so that was a good chunk of change that I really needed during that time to, transition from living in the US to overseas in Thailand. So definitely think of, things you could resell in your house right now. Don't underestimate it, and see what free things are out there that you can go get and resell out to the public. The next thing you can start for absolutely free and get some income right away is affiliate marketing. This was the method I used to actually make my first proper dollar online. I even was able to cross the 6-figure mark using affiliate marketing, which is basically promoting another person's product or service via an affiliate link that they give you. And when you connect the buyer to the seller, and the company makes a sale through the person that bought through your affiliate link, then you get the commission. It is an amazing business model. I love it. I will always do affiliate marketing. I currently do it. It used to make up, honestly, like 90% of the revenue I had, but since then I have transitioned to selling my own products. But I love affiliate marketing. You can get started today promoting the things in your house that you love. Maybe you have some applications on your phone that you love and use every day that you can recommend. They have a referral program. Maybe there's a software or tool that you use online that you could be promoting right now. I mean, think about how many times we recommend stuff and things to people, and why not get paid for it, right? And so it's that simple. But really, when people ask, how do I get started? Just start with the things and products and services that you're using right now that you love, and just start recommending them to your inner network, your family, your friends, to create that first sale. Because once you do, you're like, oh my God, I want to make more sales, and you'll figure out how to do it more. And if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, I have like hundreds of videos on this channel, and you can check out my playlist on affiliate marketing after this video. And so the last business model I wanted to mention where you can get started for absolutely free is e-commerce. You can start an Etsy store, you can start print on demand with Redbubble, where you don't even need to put down any information or need to verify your profile to make your first sale doing print on demand designs. You can do the old, I know the old, it's not really old, but you can do the Shopify model and drop shipping model where you're drop shipping products from another country. E-commerce is a little bit complex, and if you do get started, I do recommend starting on a platform like Etsy or Redbubble, where there's millions of people, maybe 1 billion people on that website looking up things. So there's already traffic on those channels, and you don't have to pay for traffic using Facebook ads up front. So all of these business models I just mentioned are definitely cash cows. You can work up to 5-figure months on all of them and beyond. And my recommendation is just to pick one. Go super hard for 3 months. You'll be amazed at what results you can achieve. And then with that money, I'm gonna tell you what to do next and how to invest it. Because the downfall of most entrepreneurs getting started is they don't know how to invest the money that they have, nor the time. So let's get into that. And so the second way or method that I have for you guys is to cut back expenses. I had to do this when I was first getting started. If I didn't, I would have kept spending, maybe $1,000 extra a month where I did not need to. And this is really important to do a financial audit of where you are. And you're like, oh, Marissa, you're not supposed to be talking about personal finances on this channel. What is going on? But listen, hear me out. If you don't have these principal, personal finance foundations correct, none of this wealth generation is going to work. So what I suggest is to look at the expenses that you're spending every single month, everything from rent, utilities, subscriptions, entertainment, food, all that stuff, and see where you can cut back a little bit. And don't be cheap, but live frugally. There's definitely a difference. And what I mean by this is you don't want to buy 12 bags of dog food just because it's 50% off. Just buy 1 bag of dog food. You don't need to, buy a big pile. That's what it means to live frugally. Now, if you've made it with me this far to this point in this video, go ahead and smash that like button because it helps this channel out so much. And if you're getting any value at all, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for more videos like this to come on the channel every single week. All right, so the third step to wealth generation and building a 5-figure income per month is to build an emergency fund. Every millionaire does this or is doing this. And what this means is you want to start saving and putting away money to build up an emergency fund. So if something happened like the COVID-19 pandemic or something wild that the whole world does not expect and your income gets cut off, then you have at least 3 to 6 months to survive with the emergency fund built up. And I know the term emergency fund is just not sexy, right? But what we've learned is, and going into the roaring 20s, is that it is essential to have, because as 2020 proved, millions of Americans lost their jobs. It was devastating. A lot of businesses closed and they did not have any financial backup. And so that is why on your way to building an online business or whatever you're doing, you have to really hone in on building up this emergency fund, putting away money, not looking for it, putting away money, saving for taxes. And to prove it to you that this is something that's very important, this is the current book I'm reading. It's called Profit First. This book is super important because it's teaching me, and it will teach all entrepreneurs, how to profit first from the beginning of having your online business. So basically the method in this book is you have 5 different bank accounts, you separate out your money, and there's some bank accounts like your tax account, your profit account that you don't even touch. You just save that money for your profit so that you make sure you have profitability from day one. And there's other bank accounts like operating expenses and a sales account. I forget the other ones, but this is what I'm currently implementing, because when we only focus on sales minus expenses equals profit, we often don't pay ourselves first. So that is a key component is being profitable and paying yourself first as a new entrepreneur, as a business owner. So definitely start setting aside your profit, even if it's $20. It does not matter. You're just setting that money aside and not touching it. And the other thing I would do is if you have debt right now that is high interest debt, maybe it's a high interest credit card or something like that, I would start attacking those first. Trust me, I come from a place where I was in 80 grand worth of credit card debt. It was so embarrassing at the time. I felt so like little and just like a bad human being. But guess what? I got out of debt. Yes, I got out of that big hole of debt. My credit score went from 400, like all across the board. My credit score was in the 400s to recently, the other day, I looked at my credit scores and I had 775 all across the board. Definitely had a moment. That was crazy because I never thought I would reach that high credit score again because I was in such bad debt. But just keep working at it. Keep implementing these good financial principles and you'll be surprised where you are in 6 months from now. And so the fourth step to creating 5-figure months is to invest back into yourself. And I mean this, when you can and when you have the budget to do this, you know, maybe it's $50 a month that you're spending back into yourself. Maybe it's buying books. Maybe it's purchasing a course. And here's the thing, investing into yourself doesn't have an immediate ROI. You're not gonna see like, oh, in the next 30 days, man, I made an extra $2,000 a month because I went through this training. No, that's not the point. The point is to have a huge ROI over time. So the ROI maybe starts to kick in after 3 months and starts to grow exponentially because you're implementing all of these things that you're learning. Maybe you have a coach, a mentor, a training course, something like that. And it's gonna help you so much long term. So I can't count how much I've invested into mentors, coaches, and all that. But what I can say is I dedicate at least one day out of the week, not the whole day, but at least 3 to 4 hours to read, to go through courses that I purchased, because those things are what's going to help keep the business running and really get the business started. If you're purchasing a $200 course from somebody who knows how to make sales on Etsy, that's going to cut your learning curve more like in half, but more than in half. It's going to be like, wow, I got a jump start on this knowledge. Now I know exactly what to do and how to, sell printable downloads on Etsy. So that's the point I want to make, is invest in yourself wisely. If you've been eyeing a course or a book or something that you're like, I could use that, and it's been 3 months of you saying that, get it. Allow yourself to do it because you will see the ROI. Okay, so the fifth way or method that you're gonna wanna do is to get an online business tool. So what we're gonna do right now is jump behind my computer and I'm gonna pull back the curtain of the most important of our passive income machine, our sales machine that makes us money 24/7 here at Team Marissa Romero. And I'll explain why you need an online business tool, and just alone by itself will create you lots of passive income in the future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this business tool and email marketing and how I built up the #1 source of traffic that is all mine. It's the most powerful source of traffic that we have. So let's go. Okay, so welcome to behind my computer, and the tool that I wanted to tell you guys about is this tool right here. It's called Kartra. So this is the Kartra logo, and if basically you've heard of ClickFunnels, if you've heard of different email marketing platforms like Aweber, GetResponse, if you've heard of Kajabi, Kartra is exactly like all of those, except it's all in one. It has all of those features wrapped into this one tool. So you can check out the link to Kartra down below, and it has all of these features. You can host video, you can do funnels, sales funnels, you can collect leads. And so a lot of this may not mean a lot to you right now. So let's take a look in the back end of my Kartra account. And so right here, you can see the most powerful source of traffic that we have built, almost 19,000 leads in the system. So what this means is for email marketing, we've collected 19,000 leads, well, almost, right? And so day by day, you can see like all the leads that are collected through, mostly the YouTube channel and other traffic sources that we have online. You can see today it's at the recording of this video, it's in the morning. It's like 10:30 in the morning, and there's been 16 leads, and this was yesterday. And so like the other day, there was 66 leads collected. And so you might be thinking, okay, well, how do you collect those leads? And I'll show you, but basically I use Kartra use one of the funnel pages to build out a simple 2-step funnel, which is a landing page and a thank you page. Because in business, when you're building up a brand or something, you want to have something to give away for free, whether that's an ebook, a free training, a cheat sheet, whatever it is, so that your audience can opt in for free and you can start to build leads like this. And so as I mentioned, Kartra has sales funnel capabilities, and they have a whole lot of different templates, really awesome templates where you can easily just select it, click Launch Builder, and you can edit these pages. It's really awesome, okay? And they have different types of funnels for the type of thing you want to do, whatever your goal is. Maybe you have a free webinar. Maybe you have a membership you want people to enter into. Maybe you have a product review or something like that. You're launching a course soon. Whatever it is, Kartra has it for you right here. And it's really nice because there's no, complicated programming or coding or anything like that. It's really easy to do, but this isn't what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was the email marketing piece, because that's very, very important to traffic and online business. Okay, so this right here, this part of the tool is email marketing, right? This is where you can send out a broadcast. So these are all different broadcasts that I've sent out to my list, which is a one-time thing. A broadcast is one email you send out to your list, and that's it, right? So most of the time, every single week, once per week, I email my list, my YouTube videos, and it's kind of like a newsletter because I give other tips and tricks and stuff like that. So, doing a broadcast is pretty easy. You would just go here to broadcast, enter in the name. So maybe it's like, here's, 4 tips for you this week, or something like that. Okay, and the category doesn't really matter right now, but you would create the broadcast, and then you can choose who on your email list to send it to, because when you do email marketing, you're going to have different lists, and then you can choose like which people on your list receive the email you're about to send. So I just want to send an email. So then you would select send by email, and then you can click save, and then save and next. And then recipients, you can choose, let's just say everybody in my database, regardless of their status. Add. You can see how now it'll be sent to 17,000 people. And then you can click next. You can send a single email. And it's just really cool because down here, you can add the subject line of what you want to put and the preview text. And also you can add things like, the first name. So when people opt in, they put their first name in an email. So first name, hey, how are you? And it just really depends on what you're doing. So if you're emailing out maybe your new article on your blog, you can tell people, hey, this blog article today is about X, Y, and Z. And then the other cool thing about Kartra is it has different settings. So if you wanted to do an advanced letter, there's different design templates that are super cool that allow you to make your newsletter even more appealing to the eye. So, you can just drop a template in here and boom, it's already laid out really nicely for you. So you can just edit these little pictures. You can edit the text. You can edit anything you want. You can put your logo. Down here, you can put your social medias, whatever you want to link to in this email, you can do it. So it's really powerful because as soon as I click, save and next, as soon as I'm done with the email, I can send it out instantly to all, 18,000 subscribers, and they'll receive it right away. So this is why collecting emails is very important, because it's your list, it's your traffic, it's instant traffic where you can email people and within one click, they'll receive it right away. So for more stuff on Kartra and this tool and how you can use Kartra to build your own passive income machine, you can go ahead and check out the information on Kartra. We have bonuses if you sign up using the affiliate link. It's really, really cool. So definitely check that out in the link below. If you enjoyed today's video, that is amazing. And I invite you to continue learning and continue growing. So why don't we go ahead and watch this video that's coming up next. Just click right here, because in this video, I'm talking about if you have $1, what you can do with it to turn it eventually into $200 days and beyond. So go ahead and click right here, and I'll see you in the next video.